Welcome to the Joey Dunlop exhibition here at the Isle of Man Classic TT 2025. This year, the legend returns. That is the Classic TT. It hasn't been on the schedule. It's been combined with the Manx Grand Prix for the last few years, but this year, finally it's back. And to honor a legend that used to grace these roads with his presence is, of course, the great Joey Dunlop. So this exhibition is to honor 25 years since he last set foot on that top step here on the Isle of Man TT course. So with the Classic TT, we've got a bunch of his classic bikes on display just behind us, which we will show you in just a moment, but we have to honor these superb models here. So this is the Manx Cancer Support Group. They've been commissioned. This range are the Legends range. So these will be available for auction next year, but for now, from now until they're auctioned off next year at the TT, they will be on display around the island. So they have been commissioned by the various different teams, and it's all in honor of raising money for the Manx Cancer Support Group and awareness, of course. So there's TT Marshals, there's an official TT bike as well, but they will only be available till next year. They will be auctioned off and then they will be gone. So come and feast your eyes on these fantastic models. It's all fiberglass. They're made by a company in Wales and shipped over. And yeah, just look at some of those beauties that are included in this range of legends. So if you are visiting the Classic TT 2025, if you are coming here this year, this is something that you can come, the public, it is open to, so you can come and enjoy it. But for now, you can enjoy it with us on this video. So as you head around to the display, you of course have got the walls here just educating you on the full story of Joey Dunlop, the legend, the making of the legend, one last challenge, red letter day, and his final glories and farewell. And then of course, an exhibition about Joey at the TT and on the Isle of Man TT course cannot exist without a snippet of the famous classic scoreboards. So 25 years ago here, he did the triple. So he won three races, and of course the ultimate Formula One race. So we had a chat with John McGuinness earlier. John McGuinness was teammates with him and was able to set foot on the podium with him as well, which is an incredible memory to make. And John McGuinness bought this fairing just here. So just that fairing that's in those ropes there, that's owned by John McGuinness. He's contributed it to the exhibition. That is something that he has kept safe in his loft, he was saying, for a very long time. And now he's just very proud to be showing it off. A piece of history, but also something that's so special to him as well. So of course you've got all of the bikes that Joey had his successes on, the replica trophies, and of course the TT trophies there in the corner. So all the way through this display happening throughout the Classic TT event, you can come and enjoy these videos, these classic footage of Joey here on the mountain course, on the Isle of Man, and of course people talking about their experiences with him. So from this pretty spectacular exhibition, I'm going to let you enjoy. Welcome to the Classic TT 2025.
Didn't know whether to go left, right, or straight on. Straight on, there you go. I reckon I've listened to this a few times.
John McGuinness, everyone. We're here at the Joey Dunlop exhibition that's just been launched this morning here in the Classic TT 2025. The legend is back. This legend is back, honouring another legend. 25 years since Joey Dunlop stepped foot on that top step, and this guy here got to enjoy that with him. John, what a moment, and what an incredible thing to be a part of.
Yeah, super cool. I knew it was sort of happening a few months ago, and I was super excited. I was rummaging through some of my stuff and pulling some of the stuff out from that year when I was Joey's teammate, and the old leathers on behind us on the on the rostrum and the helmet, and I just wish I could still fit in it, but I don't. I tried to fit it on, but there's no chance. But yeah, to stand alongside Joey that day, me and Michael Rutter, we pair of us looking up at him going, you know, how's this old guy pulled this off? But yeah, he showed us all a clean pair of heels that day, and it was super special. And for him to jump on the 250 and the 125 as well, and just give us all a riding exhibition, and was really special. Yeah, but and I was his teammate as well. So you know, my all-time hero growing up as a youngster, to become his teammate and spend some proper quality time listening to stories, and being part of that journey was so cool.
What was the first conversation that you remember having with him?
First conversation I had with him was 1986, I reckon. I was a kid. I went and bought a picture down the Strand in Douglas because, you know, there's no digital things. We just bought a photograph of him in practice in 86. I went to the bottom of Braille. I found out where he was garaging. I was on my BMX. And I said, you know, can you sign this for me? And he signed it. And I said, I'll stand on the podium with you one day. And he just went, you know, I got you. And I didn't understand what he said. So that was the first conversation. But it was a bit, I mean, I spoke to him a few times, just on and off. Everybody was not scared of him, but, you know, he's like, how's this going to go when you have a chat? So spent a little bit of time in 1996. I picked his bike up from Frank Rattles, the bike he won the 96 250 race on. 97 was on the podium with him. And I said, remember, I told you to stand on the podium with you one day, and I reminded him. He didn't remember, but I certainly remembered. But yeah, lots of great conversations, lots of great stories, lots of great history. Some of the trips to Romania for the kids, and, you know, why he got his OBE, and yeah, family man as well. You know, they came first all the time, but just unassuming, quiet man of not many words really. But I used to be just pecking his head in all the time for conversations. So we had some great old times, and they'll always be embedded in my memory forever.
Wonderful. And just fill us in on just the highlights really that you've contributed to this exhibition.
I'm only a small piece of the jigsaw really when you think about what he's achieved over that long career of racing, but I can only go from sort of my memories. But I brought the original fairing from Joey's bike from his last ever race at the TT, his fastest ever lap of the TT. It looks quite strange because it's got number 6 on it, but that's where you started in the senior, your qualification positions in practice. So I remember getting kicked around the workshop, and Birdie, who's not with us now, God rest him, you could ask him for things if he was in a good mood, and I got him in the right mood, and I said, can I have that bodywork off Joey's bike, because he's my hero obviously, and he said, yeah, you can have that. But at the time I had nowhere to live. I was living on Becky's sofa, and my wife's sofa, and so I wrapped it up in a load of bin liners and put it in the loft, and it stayed in the loft for years and years and years. So it's nice that it's out on display. But everything tells a story in here, you know, and I can relate to all of it. But just cool to bring my bodywork, and it's still got the original flies on it from that race in 2000.
Brilliant. Listen, John McGuinness, everyone, the man, the myth, the legend. I'm going to let you get on and enjoy this, and have a great classic TT. We'll definitely be chatting to you more. Enjoy it, and thanks for speaking to us.
No worries, pleasure.
So we're here at the Classic TT 2025 in the Stead Plan awning, and what an incredible lineup the team have, including this gent to my left right here, Mr. Ian Hutchinson. Welcome back to the Classic TT. Hutchie, you've put so much love and passion into this bike. Fill us in on what you're riding and what it's been like getting prepared for this event that's come back this year.
Yeah, it was a bit of a last minute thing last year, so I got the bike about a month before, if that, and it needed quite a lot of work doing, to be fair. And we got it here and rode round, and it was not the best event. We're getting laps in. We got 9 laps throughout the whole event and a 1-lap race. But I thought that was probably, I was never going to do the classic racing ever. And then I needed the laps last year, so I came, and I actually quite like it now. So I got the bike a little bit earlier this year, and obviously it needed less doing, but spent a fair bit of time on it, spanning wise, and then done a little bit of racing on it as well. We were at Donington a couple of weeks ago for the classic superbike race, and yeah, I've enjoyed riding it. I'm kind of over spannering it now. I just want to ride it, but it should be good to go.
I think you just like glanced over that appearance in Donington, Hutchie, because you made quite the impression. You didn't just appear and just take it around the track. Fill us in on exactly what you did.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, they're a great club, and I got a bit of stick for being there, which is a bit unusual, like, because it wasn't like I'd gone to a club race on my BMW. You know, I've gone there. It's the only classic racing there is. Like, anybody that wants to race a classic bike, that's the only place they can go. So it's not as if you're going to a club race; you're going to a classic event. You know. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, the people I was racing against were nice and good, and the organisers were amazing. I gave out all the trophies like an hour and a half on Saturday night, and someone thought I was getting paid for it, and I wasn't. I slept in the back of the van and raced my bike. So, but yeah, it was nice to be there and nice to get a run out on this. A little bit difficult with not being allowed tyre warmers. And they all run Continentals because they don't really need much warming up, whereas this, there's no point in me running Continentals because I'm not going to run them here. So we were on the Metzlers that were running here, and it was taking me like 3 laps really to get any heat into them. So it was a little bit tricky at the start of the race, but then it went kind of to plan. So.
Mm-hmm. Now let's come back to this event. It's back. So of course they were condensing the events, the Manx Grand Prix and the Classic TT. It's fantastic to see the Classic TT now as a standalone event, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen coverage of it last time it was. I don't know when it was, but obviously I was nothing to do with it. And come back last year, and it was the Manx thing. It was quite nice to come back to the Manx, actually, because I did the Manx as a newcomer. I never went to TT at the start, so it was 2003 I was at the Manx. And I've not raced here since, so yeah, it was good to be part of it, being the Manx, and now it's obviously back to Classic TT and putting a bit more effort into it. The organisers are to get people over to watch, and I think now there's so many of the TT riders here. I was told that you just come over and have a bit of an enjoyable ride round, but obviously it's mega competitive now, isn't it? Because everyone's here. So, but yeah, we've got a nice bike. You know, I know there's some tricker stuff out there and more powerful stuff out there, but I love riding it, so yeah. Sort of, obviously you always want a result, don't you? And I do want a result, but I do actually like riding it, so I can't wait to get out on it tonight and do some laps on it.
Excellent. So we've got to come back to Steadplan then. Jim's invested so much into this team and into this event this year, and your teammates, I mean, talk about being competitive. Connor Cummins, Davey Todd, John McGuinness, I mean, the competition is real.
They've all taken over, to be fair, because Jim's my sponsor. I met him at a ski resort in 2005, which no one will know, and there's nothing to do with bike racing. And he helped me out that year. I was running my own bikes at the TT and gave me a bit of sponsorship that year, just as I was basically a club racer coming out here. And yeah, we've been in touch and on and off sponsorship, and then for quite a few years now, we've been back together doing some sponsorship, and then the classic stuff that is a bit more into, so maybe we'll do something for the TT. But yeah, this he seems to love buying all these old bikes. I don't really understand it, but
well, listen,
that's about as old as I'll ever ride.
Enjoy getting out there tonight, and we look forward to seeing what you do on it. Enjoy this beauty that you've had so much, put so much love and effort into it. Thanks for chatting to us, and welcome back to the TT and the Classic TT.
Thank you.
So here we are, back in the Steadplan awning at the Classic TT 2025. And it's local man, Connor Cummins. And we've just spoke earlier about the lineup that is here with the team this year, and Connor is on that incredible lineup. Connor back with Jim again and back here. The Classic TT is back. How great is that?
That's brilliant. It's nice not to have to wait for a TT to come round and get a spin out around here. But no, Jim's, well, you can see it's a class setup, and we had a bit of a toe in the water exercise last year, and we had a few little issues, but we're here and we've put a load of prep into it. Jim's put a load of prep into it, and his mates, and Wayne, he is working on my bike, so I'm ready to go and have a load of fun.
Great. And fill us in on the bike then.
Yeah, so it's a CB 500 Honda. It's a Davies Motorsport bike, built from scratch pretty much, and it's a bit of a weapon here. We had to do a few mods, obviously a bigger seat because I can't bend my left knee as much as what I used to be able to. just made everything fit me. But it's a good little bike. It's loads of fun. It's not quite the same as what I'm used to riding, big super bikes, but yeah, it's got 2 wheels, riding around the best course in the world. It's there's nothing better, is there?
Absolutely. And the lineup of bikes as well as riders. I mean, have you got your eye on any other bike that you love to see get out there as well around the Classic?
I'm a 2-stroke fan, so I like watching all the TZs and RS 250s. But there's obviously these old bikes. They've got a fair old note to them, so yeah, it's a shame I have to wear earplugs, but can't enjoy the sound as much. But they're just good fun to ride. Yeah, that's it shortens the gap to TT. Where we ride big super bikes, and this is a bit out of the ordinary. It's just good fun.
And does it ever get old riding around the Manx Road, being a Manxman?
No. It's, I mean, I drive these roads every single day, to and from work, and it doesn't come quite close to riding on a motorbike around here at speeds. And okay, these aren't as fast, but there's still a lot of fun. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's all about fun, and yeah, with a group of good lads, and we're going to have a bit of crack.
Great. Well, listen, Connor, enjoy it, and we look forward to seeing you out there. We'll catch up with you later on in the week. Connor Cummins, everyone. Good. Two-wheeling, yeah. It's Davey Todd, everyone. We are back here in the Stead Plant awning. We've mentioned what an incredible lineup of riders and bikes. So Davey is on that lineup. The competition is high, Davey. How are you feeling about heading out there on the Classics this evening?
Yeah, absolutely can't wait. I've got a few awesome bikes underneath me, and especially in the Stead Plan all-star team as it is with John, Connor, Hutchie. It's a real exciting team, and Jim and the boys giving us the opportunity is something really cool. I've got a couple of bikes for the 350 and the 500, and me and John have already been getting a bit of friendly rivalry going, and we've got a few bets on to who's going to beat each other in both of them races. So yeah, I'm real excited to get out there and get some laps.
And what's the bet on? Who's fastest? Who's slowest? What is there a dare, or what's on the table? Can you share it with us?
No, so it's who beats each other in the race, basically, and we got 50 quid on it. So that's big for John, and I'll have to prize that 50 quid from his hands if I beat him. But now there's money on the line, he'll be trying hard. I'm sure he'll be trying a lot harder than he did in the TT this year, even, because when there's that kind of money on the line for John, he'll be putting his all into it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's always cool to have that sort of competition and rivalry, and we've also got something for the team boss, Jim. If me and John both get on the podium, he's got something special he has to do.
Okay, well, we'll come back to that. Let's come back to the Classic TT. So it's returned. How incredible to have it back. What a lineup of bikes. Never mind what you've got here in Stead Plan, but just in general for the whole entry list. We know how much the TT means to you. 4 times TT winner. Davey Todd, everyone. What the hell? 3. Incredible. 3?
Let's
give you an extra.
I will have 4.
Let's give you an extra one. It's coming. I'm predicting the future. So Classic TT, it's incredible to be back, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely awesome. I've not been at the Classic now since 2019. And it's something that I've really missed every single year when I've been seeing it going on. The Classic actually hasn't been here, it's been the Manx, but now the Classic's come back. Certainly it's something that I've been really excited about being back at, and this year got the opportunity, even though it's really tough for the timescale and flying back and forward I've got to do to Cadwell BSB. There's so many cool bikes here. There's so many cool riders, top riders. It's just an awesome event that I love, and I've done a couple of times before in 2018 and 19. And yeah, to come back here and three cool bikes, as well as the bikes I've got here. I've got a Ducati 916, so it's a super cool bike to ride, and people always love them classic Ducati. So no, it's really cool. I'm looking forward to the competition, some friendly rivalries, and and some good racing.
And dare I ask, do you have a favourite out of the 3?
It's hard to pick, yeah. You'll have to give me a couple of nights of practice, and then I'll decide.
Awesome. Davey Todd, everyone, enjoy it. Welcome to the Classic TT 2025.
Thanks, guys.
Well, here we are. It's the Classic TT 2025. It's the first session of the week, of the 9 days really. And look who we see here. Of course, Mr. Andy Hornby is here, signed up, ready to go. Andy, always involved in the classics. You continue to be. Tell us what you've come here and signed up to racing here at the Classic 2025.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's great this year. I think it's the first year of the Classic TT, or the first year again for a little while. They've separated the two events. It's got a different sort of feel about it, actually. So the Max Grand Prix competitors have been out. There were 3 nights of practice. So we're out tonight, first outing tonight. We're on the Classic Superbike first, which is a Formula One Classic Superbike. We've got a Yamaha TX500 to ride after this in the Senior Classic, and then we've got a Junior Classic as well. So we've got 3 bikes, and in theory 4 races, 2 on Wednesday next week and 2 on Friday, I think it is.
Great. And any particular favourite out of all of them that you've entered?
I don't know. They've all got their own little charm, really. I mean, I love the Superbike. It's quick enough for me, really. It's it's always a good lap, a good fun lap on that. But anything really. The 500's great. The little 350 is fantastic as well. You've got to keep the thing singing and keep the pace. The corner speed's huge on it, and it's great fun. It's just they're all very different, but all great fun. So I can't wait. I can't pick a favourite. That's like picking your favourite child, isn't it? Can't do that.
I bet you've got one.
I can't say. Not on camera now, anyway. No.
The Alaman, the TT course, if you will, that you have taken these classic bikes around, 37.73 mile long.
Yeah.
It's one heck of a challenge for reliability for these kind of bikes. So, to have that in your mind, to know how you've set these bikes up, you've been working so hard on it. So it must feel so great to finally get it down Ray Hill and get them rolling and hopefully bring them to the end.
Yeah, hopefully. I think that's the thing. It's one thing getting them here. It's hours and hours for everybody, whether you prep your own bikes, whether you're riding bikes for other people. The time and effort that goes into getting them here and getting them race ready so that they do stand a chance of finishing and they are competitive is, you wouldn't believe the amount of time people spend and money, So, yeah, it is great to be here and it's great. Really now we just want to get out, get a couple of laps done and you settle into it then. That's the thing. But to get a finish on them is like a little mini win anyway. And then if you get a result, that's a bonus. So we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. Listen, Andy, have a great one.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers. All right. Are you all right? Sorry.
So here we are. It's the Classic TT, and we've got to have Bill Swallow and Phil Price here involved. They brought this beautiful Vela set once again. What a mission you've had to get this bike here, and also you've got another part to the story that's now being added into the mix, Phil. Fill everybody in.
Are you talking about our own little production? Yeah. Well, we've got a little crew of Kiwis who are making a little, some kind of documentary about our efforts here, and that's exciting.
Everybody wants to see that, because what it takes in the preparation to get ready for an event like this, it's incredible the amount of people that have to be involved in order to make it happen. Not only build the bike, but all the logistics around it as well. And now to throw a film crew into it too. People want to see that story, don't they?
I think it's a nice story to tell, and there's kind of a nice, we come from an island culture, and here you are in an island culture, and it's a big long mission of logistics, and I don't know, the classic story is just interesting.
It's always interesting, the people, Bill. I mean, you've been involved in it for
far too long. Far too long.
The people around it, the bikes have their own stories, but the people and that commit to the classic racing lifestyle have some incredible stories as well, don't they? So many.
Well, it does. I mean, I've got Velocet in my blood, and the Velocets go back a long time, don't they? And this is like a recreation of what Velocets used to be like. But it's not an old bike, and it will surprise a few people, to be honest, I think.
Well, fill us in a little bit more then on this particular bike.
Well, it's a replica of a pre-war works engine, but it's pretty well been built by Nick Thompson, and the frame is a replica of a post-war frame. The forks are what are called girder forks, but they were designed really by my lad Chris, who sat down with a piece of paper and a pair of scissors and some paper clips and came up with a design that worked like a telescopic fork. Nick did the engineering. It's got proper bearings in a proper damper unit. So, and he talked to Reese, hardesty, and he says it handles really well, which I know because I rode it in New Zealand on the street race at Invercargill. It's a right scratching circuit, and I won it.
Wow. Was this in the winter?
Sorry?
Was this in the winter?
Yes,
Yeah.
on the first time we had this bike out, really, and I loved it. It's good, and it's come on a lot since then.
Great.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
so-
So Reese is, of course, going to be enjoying it around this mountain course. So Reese has already been testing it?
I was Reese had a go on it yesterday. I'm not
No,
sure.
no, no. He's
Not-
he's going to go out
not
this evening.
Sure. First
Yeah.
time out tonight, which conditions are good. So
Yeah, they are.
yeah,
Great.
yeah, it's good.
Well, listen, gents, great to see you back again. I will certainly be tuning in to that documentary once it's released. Keep an eye out. Team New Zealand releasing a great documentary of what it takes for a team to get here to the Classic TT. The film crew are coming all the way over, or already in the UK from New Zealand. So keep an eye on them and keep an eye on what this bike is set to do at this Classic TT 2025.
If you see you at Goodwood again, the beer's on you. We'll edit that one out.
It's Harley Rushton, everyone. It's a face that we've been seeing around these paddocks on this island for a little while now. Harley back racing classics around the TT course this time. How are you feeling about heading out to this evening's session?
I'm looking forward to it. The sun's decided to poke its head through, so yeah, we're looking forward to getting back on the Chris Hughes racing bikes tonight. It's only 2 years I've been coming over here racing, but it's been since I was 7 years old coming and watching, so couldn't ask for much more. It's heading down Braille on a nice evening like this.
No. And as a classic racer yourself, bringing the Classic TT back, I mean, how special is that for you to be a part of it too?
Yeah, it's brought a whole different dimension to the event back. The Manx Grand Prix was great last year, and to take the win there was amazing. But to come this year and be classed as a TT rider at the Classic TT is really good, particularly if you're setting off number 12 as a seeded rider as well. It's definitely a bucket list item tick, so you just have to see how we go really. Sort of start where we left off last year and build on that.
Good. Solid mindset, Harley, solid.
Yeah.
So fill us in then on your bike. You've got a couple of bikes, but let's do this one and we'll
Yeah.
check in with the 500 later on.
So this is a K4 CB350 Honda, prepared by Chris Hughes. It's got a John Sumter engine in it. Same bike that I raced last year here at the event. It's a bike that, in this configuration, I've ridden myself for 12 years or more now, and normally I'm with the Craven Classic Racing team, but we've set this bike up to exactly the same dimensions, geometry and everything else, so it just feels like I'm at home getting back on board this thing. On a good day we're hoping it makes about 48 horsepower, so after last night when I jumped off the Super Twin it's a bit of a step down, but it's back to what I'm used to. The classic bikes is what I've been brought up with and brought through, so yeah, it's been not much has changed from last year really, apart from put a fresh engine in it, but it's pretty much as I finished the race at the end of last year with a bit more polish on.
Nice. Well, listen, Harley, thanks for chatting to us. I can't wait to see what you do on this around the mountain course. Have fun, enjoy it, and we'll check in again with you later on in the week.
Yeah, catch you later.
Thanks very much, Harley.
Yeah.
So here we are. The Manxman, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Joe Yearsley is here for the Classic TT 2025. He's on this beautiful Royal Enfield. Joe, you've got a few bikes that you've entered to the Classic, but for now, let's talk about this beauty. How's it been putting it together and preparing for this, the newly introduced and returning Classic TT?
No, it's been good. I've not rode this bike since last year. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of an issue in practice, so I never got to race it. So I'm really excited to get out on it this year. I know how strong it can be, but the classic bikes, they can break, can't they? And it's yesterday at Derby, the gearbox seized on the TZ250, and that locked up solid for 60 yards. And the classic superbikes developed electrical issues, so I didn't get out on that either. So it's not been the best of starts, but we got all week, so fingers crossed we can get out and get through it.
And the Royal Enfield, it must feel, when you can finally get on it, it must feel great. Have you had much to do with the preparation of this?
No, I haven't actually. Steve Lindsell does effort himself, and he's a phenomenal engineer, so he prepares everything meticulously. So no, it's beautiful as you can see by looking at it. So no stone unturned. So no, I just can't wait to get out and ride it now.
And you've been able to go and enjoy some of the sessions, really, haven't you, before you can actually get out on the classic bike?
Yeah, no, it's been great to watch some of the Manx Grand Prix. I think the new schedules work fantastically to give people more time. So, and we've got the weather as well. So for the first time, so no, it's good. I just can't wait to get out now. And good luck to everyone.
Well, listen, enjoy, Joe. Thanks for chatting to us, and we'll catch up with you with your other bikes as well.